Welcome to our presentation on emotional intelligence and the international IoT company Google. This 5-minute presentation will provide an overview of the important role emotional intelligence, or EI, plays in successful global business leadership and how implementation of Google's Search Inside Yourself program has ensured competitive advantage for this progressive IT company. Group participants include Mel Andrews, myself, Genevieve Daly, Steve Moore and Ashish Kumar. Current business literature continues to grow in the area of emotional intelligence and the role it plays in organisational leadership. While discussion abounds regarding whether EI is another label for interpersonal or social intelligence, researchers and business leaders alike agree that the definition for EI broadly explores an individual's ability to express, understand and reason with emotion. Alongside this growing body of literature supporting the influence of EI on job performance is the increasing number of tools used to measure emotional intelligence. So what does this all mean? Researchers conclude that mental acumen, or IQ, is responsible for between 10 to 20% of work-life success, and that the remainder is determined by emotional intelligence. This is especially true for positions that require high levels of social interaction and the use of interpersonal skills. Having an extensive understanding of the role that EI plays is essential for succession planning, goal setting, and talent development in any global organisation.
Nathan 2015 explains our ability to be attuned to others is hardwired in the brain. The emotional state and words used by one person impacts another at the level of their neurology. Neuroscience reinforces the criticality for leaders to develop EI if they wish to retain their organisation's talent, be competitive, and tap into their workforce's heart and mind. Emotionally intelligent leaders focus on building an inclusive environment where their employees feel safe and appreciated, thereby completely participating in solving business problems. Claire 2014 explains when leaders are unable to read their colleagues and respond accordingly to the emotional mood around them, they leave their people feeling confused and disengaged. This leads to emotionally toxic environments where those who dominate are hurt and the rest of the team withdraw their emotional and cognitive contributions. In the case of Google, Tim 2010 highlights Google believe by creating a company of emotionally intelligent workers, the organisation will be more effective, driving greater profitability. So strongly did Google believe this, they have created a specific role, the head of personal growth, to implement it. Choudhary Tang holds this role and is the creator of Google's internal leadership development program, Search Inside Yourself, which we will explore shortly. Tan is hopeful that Google can demonstrate that having a workforce competent in the practice of compassion and mindfulness, underpinned by EI, would directly correlate to a highly profitable global business.
I will now give an overview of Search Inside Yourself, a program incorporating EI developed at Google. Search Inside Yourself is a leadership development program developed by Google, incorporating neuroscience, emotional intelligence, and mindfulness meditation. This is a great example of how Google embraces EI, since the essential structure of the program uses the 5 components of EI: self-regulation, self-awareness, motivation, empathy, and social skills. The program is based on the belief that EI in the workplace is more important than having a high IQ. It's designed to improve how staff work with each other by boosting personal focus and productivity to help people control how they work. The program also covers all dimensions of Goleman's EQ model. Through mindfulness meditation practices, self-awareness is developed, especially with regard to distracting influences, such as email and social media. Self-management is enhanced through techniques to stop mind wandering. Empathy and social awareness are developed through a focus on altruism and compassion. And improved productivity and more effective communication result in overall more effective relationship management within teams. The program has now been run for over 2,000 Google engineers, and it has also been adopted by many of the world's leading companies. It has also spawned a best-selling book by the program's creator, Google engineer Choudhary Tang.
In 2006, Google engineer Choudhary Tang decided to make a program that would prepare individuals to be more careful in their lives. The program called Search Inside Yourself was started in 2007. It was basically a 2-day course was taught to Google in 2007. In Search Inside Yourself, Google teaches the attention training, the self-knowledge, and the creating mental habits. For instance, there is a mental habit for kindness of taking a look at each individual your experience. The individual need to be happy. Once it turns to a habit, it will affect on the company and the organization. Emotional intelligence is easily if it's considered, it's just easily fall into place. Emotional intelligence skills support collaboration, more open communication, more transparency, and less posturing, less ego, and more people working for the greater good and for the purpose of organization successfully. Thank you.
Thank you for watching our presentation on how Google embraces emotional intelligence.